Yo, hey, I ain't gonna even hit the intro, bro. You heard me? Y'all already know how I be coming, bro. I just got done talking to Source. Like, I don't know, but if you a real live chosen one, I know you know. Like, sometimes, bro, it don't be nobody around you at all, and you didn't felt something touch you, bro. You look around, you be like, I know I ain't bugging, dog. That be Source, bro. You hear me? Hey, I want to talk to the chosen ones, you heard me? Like, we gonna shoot the breeze. We gonna chop it up real quick, you heard me? And like, bro, I want to sit here and tell you, like, you know how important you are? You know how beautiful you are? Aaliyah tried to tell you he's on one and a million. You heard me? Hey, what's Sam? Famosa. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Leave a V in the comment section if you ain't smashed the like button. You hear me? Hey, bro, if you a real life chosen one, I know shit get tough. I know it be a lot of trials and tribulations, you heard me? Like, but you gotta realize, like, bro, it's all for a grand reason. And I don't know where you at in this side of the world or your side of the world, but grand risings and grand noches. So it's vital. You see me? And what's down with the chosen ones, you hear me? But look, bro, you know how important you are as a chosen one, bro? That's why you get the extremest amount of hate. You get the most amount of hate that anybody could probably ever witness, could conquer, or bear through. You understand what I'm saying? Because you just that resilient. You just that tenacious. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes, dog, the most beautiful things is the things you can't buy, the things you can't see, but the connections that you have, because money can't buy everything. And then, and to have this connection with this specific entity, which is the greatest entity of all entities, the creator of all creations. You want to say God, the universe. You know how important you are to have a direct line to that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people have children and the mama have either a son or a daughter, and the mama, whether it's a son or a daughter, they connected through the umbilical cord, but there's something called a silver lining. You know what I'm saying? There's a spiritual umbilical cord, and we are attached just to that. You understand what I'm saying? If you sit and you quiet everything around you and quiet your mind, you know what I'm saying? Slow down your thoughts, get out of warp speed, and just go on cruise control, and you listen how quiet it is in space, in space, you know what I'm saying? And then you listen, and then you start to hear the source talking, and the source is talking at all times. The beautiful thing about the source is it could speak through animals, symbolism, anything, everything, as long as you quiet your mind's eye, bro. And a lot of people only could call their mama, call their daddy, call their boss, you know what I'm saying? Call their girlfriend. But we can call the source whenever we want. I mean, the creator of all creations. Ain't nothing better than that. If a motherfucker that's in this physical reality don't want to call you back, it always was greater later, because the source was always trying to call you. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, bro, to be a chosen one is beautiful. Yeah, it's a lot of trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we fall down, and they always say, don't kick a man while he down. And you know what I'm saying? The people that's jealous, envy, hateful, hate themselves, yeah, they gonna try to kick us while we down. But we might fall 7 times, but we get up like it's motherfucking 17. Let's get it, let's go. Famosa! Y'all see me. But hey man, if you're a real life chosen one, bro, you have the connection to the source. They don't have that. They don't have that. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody they could get to come and get for you. There's nobody they could get to come and get for you. You understand what I'm saying? My whole life I done dealt with situations that I did not start, but I had to finish. And people always came like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to get whoop-de-whoop for you. I'm like, you right here. Why not get yourself? Get you. You know what I'm saying? You utilize what you could do. You know, back up. They always calling for backup, which is always the wrong decision because as soon as they call for backup, our backup already pulling up on the scene. What they do in the physical, it already has been done in the spiritual. And that's what they lack. That's what they don't understand. And that's one of the main reasons why they just be showing so much hate towards the chosen ones, bro. They got Apple, they got Android, they got mama, they got daddy, they got fiance. They could call whoever they want, but we always get calls and we could always call the source. Am I not? From the inside out and the outside in. Am I not divine? You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? And that's special, bro. That's beautiful. That means your soul is designed to go the extra mile. That will never be measured. So that's why people don't want to see you getting to where you gonna go. That's why people don't want to see you go to where you getting. You understand what I'm saying? You getting where I'm going with this? You feel me? Yeah, send me. Let's get it. Let's go. And as a chosen one, bro, you really gotta be grateful, dog. Flex your muscles. Flex them. Not these. I'm talking about the ones in gratitude. Flex your muscles. You gotta be grateful. You gotta be gratitude. You know, you gotta be in a mind state of gratitude at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's what smolder a lot of situations that's trying to set the blaze. You understand what I'm saying? I had one of my honeypots, thought it was my home girl. You know what she told me one day? She said, hey, bro, your worst day is somebody's greatest day. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I hear you. Blow smoke up at that guy. You hear me? Walk in my shoes. You ain't gonna be saying that. You just, they tell myself, no, you walk in these motherfucking shoes. But I was like, hey, if they try to walk in our shoes, they'll cut their motherfucking legs off and they'll hand them bitches to us. They ain't even take the shoes off. You heard me? Can't walk in our shoes, man. We's a million man march. We always goes the extra mile. And we always been one deep. You understand what I'm saying? One deep, but you got the force of every military that's on this realm of reality. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that it reacts and it moves off of is our principalities. You understand what I'm saying? And see, they not willing to climb this mountain, but yet they willing to throw rocks. Hey, but we out here moving boulders, you know what I'm saying? We out here moving boulders though. You dig? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was just sitting here. I was like, bro, I remember sometimes I had gotten some bad situations, bro, and nobody was there in the physical. Still to this day, to a certain degree. You hear me? And I remember like, bro, my leg was busted. My leg was beat up, bro. I had to quit my job. You heard me? I was working at my job in Hawaii and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I had gotten a scuffle and shit. Like, I did, you know what I'm saying? I gave that boy judgment, but he did get a critical lick. He did get a crucial lick, you know what I'm saying? On the scorecard, they was like, yeah, he got a haymaker, but not with his hands, though, you know what I'm saying? We're fighting in the sewer water and shit, so I had a badass situation on my legs, bro. Nobody helping me. I'm walking around the town, leg wrapped up, leaning, limping. You heard me? Blood gushing all throughout the day. And you know it's hot in Hawaii, man. You heard me? Man, it was a random ass dog came ran up on me. Matter of fact, I saw the dog walking with its owner. But the dog looked at me and the dog was like, I know that's not my nigga. I know that's not my dog. I know my nigga ain't hurt. What the fuck? That's my nigga. My nigga hurt. That's my dog. You hear me? That was the dog. That's how the dog looked at me. And the owner started jerking the dog, jerking that nigga like he's not with that suicidal shit. Stop trying to hang that man. You heard me? I don't know how. It's about 2 minutes past. I don't know. I just picked my head up. The dog jerked out the goddamn owner's hands and kissed me on my bobo. Bro, I swear to God, it felt like I had the greatest nurses and shit. Fucking gave me stitches and sealed my shit up. Cause I had holes in my shit, bro. Like you could stick about 5 thumbs in these holes I had. You know what I'm saying? But back to the memento, you know what I'm saying? Keeping our momentum, we got to, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was nothing but source. That was nothing but source, bro. Like I remember one day, source taught me a lesson. It was a baby bird that fell out of a 4-story building, straight splat. You heard me? I picked that boy up. I did some Goku shit. I put my hands on him. I went inside. I cut on my light energy. I healed that nigga. He stood back on his feet, eyes closed, rocking back and forth. I cut on some music. I cut on that Luther Vandross. I was getting it in. I swear to God, that boy opened his eyes. He started flying and he started singing. Like I could hear him saying like, "Thank you, Vibo, thank you." I could hear him just saying, "Thank you, bro." And I was like, "Damn, bro, this was crazy, bro. A baby bird, 4-story building, must have got knocked out the nest. I don't know how he couldn't flap or fly, but I put him back in the sky." And I was like, "See, that's divine, bro. That's the source." Excuse me. I'm leaking out my oozy. Been drinking water all out through the day. Yeah, man. Let me wipe my hands too, y'all. Hold up. But yeah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Being a chosen one, bro, I don't think I could have it any other way. I couldn't. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to. God put us in the driver's seat, the best seat. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes God got to get in the driver's seat. But hey, when we listening to the GPS and guide the GPS, then we could hop in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you look back in that sand, you only saw one pair of footprints. When normally it's 2, because God always walking with us on side us. But when we get weary and we get tired, the Most High always pick us up. You know what I'm saying? Might not be when you want it, but it's always when you need it on God's speed. You know what I'm saying? And being a chosen one, bro, I don't want to drag it out. I just want to chop it up and just remind us, refresh button. You know what I'm saying? Put us back in high spirits. Like, bro, being a chosen one, bro, it is beautiful. It is nothing else on this earth worth trading because we're not from here. We're not of here. We're just passing through. And we can't let the passengers get us stuck because we're just passing by. And making sure we stay in communication and cahoots with the source is vital, man. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? When you quiet your mind, you could hear source talking to you. And that's beautiful. And then the sad part about it, some people don't even have an inner dialogue. God damn. You hear me? But yeah, man, I just want to chop it up with the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's just beautiful to be able to have that connection. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Telephone Man, it's God that's up on my line. You feel me? When the devil going crazy, the call drop every time. That boy can't get in contact with me. He can't call me, you know what I'm saying? He may have my number and shit like that, but hey, it's nothing he could do. You feel me? And when God put his hands on you, put his protection on you, bro, all you could do is just, hey, keep moving righteous, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for that, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that got to carry, you know what I'm saying, a circle full of snakes. It's a lot of motherfuckers that got to carry, you know what I'm saying, worse than what the adversary does. You dig? And having the spiritual protection, the spiritual communication, because a lot of people, you walk around as a chosen one and you see how indulge and how much they value their material life, and they spiritually deprived, spiritually dead, and don't even have a spiritual connection with source. You know what I'm saying? So we had about 15 minutes. I ain't want to be no chatty patty, you heard me? Just wanted to chop it up. Like, man, you gotta literally think about this, bro. Like, you on speed dial when God needs you and you need God. You know what I'm saying? We be in massive situations, life and death. Sometimes we can't even call the ambulance. But guess what? We always got safety already on the scene. Some people gotta call the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? You know how they be like, if you never broke the bone, whoopty whoopty whoop. Man, that mean your spiritual team always been clocked in. You hear me? Like, come on, man. You can't beast that, dog. But I ain't want to hold y'all, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'ma switch you. You hear me? Yeah. Hey, man, trash something on the cash shop. You hear me? We gotta get a backup phone. But, man, just trash something on the like button. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really need. You hear me? Just to better you. Just to let me know if you drop a V in the comment section for anything that resonate with you, anything you vibe with. You hear me? That'll do everything for me that I need right now. That don't hurt. It don't cost you nothing. Especially if you made it this far. I want to thank you for paying attention. Because when you don't, it costs.